today I am getting ready for my Judy Niemeyer Desert Sky quilt class. And here you'll see I'm building a box. So interesting enough, she does write that we need 12 light color fat quarters and 12 dark color fat quarters. Well, in her sample, she used blacks and whites, and then she had pops of color in her squares. I don't have the pattern on me. It's actually at the shop waiting for me. So I came up with the plan that I was going to use purples and greens, not necessarily darks and lights, but two completely different color ways. So you'll see here, these are all batiks. I just pulled from stash. And after taking an original picture, which I'll insert, I did touch base with the instructor and said, am I overthinking this? Am I going in the right direction? And so confirmation was yes, I'm fine. So I wanted to walk through just my prep of what I've come up with. So here's my supply box, right? Everything that she says we're gonna need. Staplers, pre-built bobbins. She likes to use a plastic template to fold and turn. I actually have learned I like to use the outer quarter rollers. I do have the 12-inch with the big thick edge, and then I have the little guy with the tapered edge. And I like the tapered edge when we go to fold those papers over. I have a seam roller or two. I do like this little guy for traveling. The paper clips for when we go ahead and, she had us paper clip everything before cutting. It was really neat. Oversized bags to separate my categories. It's just everything she says we need. We have glue sticks. I use the foundation water pen sometimes if I'm having trouble getting papers off. I have my super sharps microtext that she recommends, extra long sharp pens. So that is my box for class that has been started. But the fun part for me is the fabrics. So she broke it down for me and said that I need 9 pairs of what is either, dark and light, or in my case, purple and green. So I'm going to walk through my pairs real quick. I have a deep dark purple batik with a lime green and white and black print. And this one is a purple and pink blend, and again with a green, a multi-green. I really like that there are multiple shades of green in this one. I like the touches of black and white, and even that blue is a little fun. So here we've got this guy. Now this is going to be an ombre dot, so you'll see the darker here, but then it gets super light. So as it's going through the quilt, I'll have multiple shades of it, and I really like that metallic on there. This one is a completely different shade of purple. Any shade of purple makes me happy. So, and this one's fun. I do like the print and the texture on there. And then I'm actually pairing it with these little windmill, pinmill kind of looking prints. Again, it has the different shades of green that I'm liking, and I like the touches of like the periwinkle and the blues and purples. And you'll notice so far that those have all been batik purples with a printed green. with the fabric, you know, non-batik. Now we're going to get into the non-batik purples with the batik greens. So I did try my best to mix and match that up a little bit. So that purple with that super fun green print. It's just fun to me. Here's another fun purple that I love. It's a Kimberbell, I believe. And then with the green that has that touches of blue in it. This purple, my friend Lisa, the Aqua Quilter Georgia, sent me. And there is enough left of it that I do think I'm going to incorporate it into the border because it has all the colors in it. And so that was super fun, and it's going to go with that green. Then we have a purple with a touch of metallic. These stars, they make me happy. And I think to have that metallic pop on the green from that ombre dot, and then to have the pop of metallic on this purple, it'll just help be a little cohesive, I guess. Maybe not. This batik is just fun. I like that it has the purple built into it. I like that it has the blue there. Even this limey yellow citron kind of color. And then that other green that I said I just love so much, I have it in purple. Those circles and the squares. Now this one I had to pair with a batik. I didn't have any other standard, you know, quilting cottons to pair it with. So this is that one pair out of the whole bundle. That'll be a batik on batik. And then a couple months back, I had 2 online friends send me blocks. And my goal is to figure out how to get these blocks into this quilt. The quilt itself, I'm going to find a picture and I'll insert it. It has little blocks that are, I don't want to say solid, but they're just one print and they're about that big. I can't confirm for sure, but that's what it looks like to me in the pattern. Well, if you take 4 of those, I'm hoping it would end up being a block size. And so I really want to try to figure out a way that I can incorporate this block and this block. And then since odd numbers are preferable in this type of situation, that way you're not just seeing 2 stark blocks out of nowhere, I dug through my orphan blocks and I found this guy. And this was from a swap 15 years ago, from a quilt that I never put together. And that quilt, all the blocks that were shipped to me were in golds, oranges, and purples. So that's missing the green, but I'm okay with that because 1, this is just stunning, and 2, these colors are mixed and matched throughout, you know. And then I had this guy, and I'm gonna bring him just in case if this one, you know, ends up being a good fit as the 3rd block. And then also where she had those little, right, those little squares on her sample, they were different colors. They were not black and white like the rest of her quilt. And so I went and I pulled just 3 random colors. So I pulled that gold, I pulled that salmony coral, and then I pulled this pink. And if I need to, or if I can, I'll use these as pops of colors scattered throughout to help bring in block number 3, right? Whichever one I end up choosing. And if for some reason adding these blocks in just doesn't go my way, that's okay. I do have these 3 to still use as those pops of color. And then, because I had originally pulled 12 and 12 like the instructions stated, but after pairing up my 9 like she recommended when I asked her for some advice, I now have 3 purples left. And then I also have 3 greens left. And by the looks of it, these get put into some background squares. These get put into some border pieces. And again, I might not use them because I might be using those other colors. But I will touch base again after class 1. It is a 2-day. So I'm excited because it's just, they're so stunning in person. And I need to know how to do it. I need to get comfortable making these patterns because I do want to continue on with Judy Niemeyer in my quilting future. So again, this is prep work for Desert Sky Quilt class. And it's actually being taught by Brenda Dyer here in Georgia. She does have a small Facebook group where she announces where she's teaching. She does travel. So I know that she has a class in March coming up in South Carolina. And so if you would like her information or how to find her, she is a certified Judy Niemeyer instructor. Let me know, and I will ask her, what she wants me to share, her email or her Facebook group. But I would be happy to introduce you to her if you're local enough to take one of her classes. Thanks so much for watching.